We're here on an order establishing the parent-child relationship and in suits affecting the parent-child relationship. Judge, we have an agreement as to all issues except for current child support and the retroactive child support judgment. If I can read the terms of the agreement and then take testimony on the contested issues, Judge.
You may.
Judge, there are two children before the court, Rosabelle Sanchez and Isabella Sanchez. Judge, there is an acknowledgement of paternity, which I'd offer as State's Exhibit A for the child Rosabelle Sanchez, which was attached to the pleading on file.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
And I'm sorry, Judge, I misspoke. It's for, the child Isabella Sanchez has the acknowledgement of paternity.
Okay, State's Exhibit A is still admitted, Ms. Peoples. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And parties are in agreement to establish the parent-child relationship between Mr. Espinosa and the child Rosabella Sanchez. Parties are in agreement that they would be appointed as joint managing conservators of both of the children, with the mother having the exclusive right to determine the residence in Dallas or any contiguous counties. Parties agreed to a standard possession and access schedule. Judge, currently they do have a pickup and drop off at the Barnes and Noble that's located near SMU, and they want to continue to do that. Judge, the proposed order sets child support at minimum wage for two children before the court and no other children. Parties agree the mother would apply for and maintain government medical. Cash medical support, Judge, at minimum wage will be $113 a month, beginning September 1st, 2025. The proposed child support amount at 25% would be $262 a month, beginning September 1st, 2025. The order contains a retroactive child support judgment from July 3rd, 2024 until today, August 14th, 2025, in the amount of $6,970, which is to be paid back at $80 a month beginning September 1st, 2025. Court costs would be as billed to Mr. Espinosa. And Judge, the mother is requesting a non-disclosure of her address and contact information, and that is the extent of the order.
Is the non-disclosure agreed to?
I can take testimony on that, Judge. I believe so, but I'm not for sure. I didn't negotiate it, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
If I can call Ms. Sanchez.
You may.
Ma'am, can you state your full name?
Amber Astrid Sanchez.
And did you hear all the terms of the order that were just stated to the court?
I did.
And did you understand all those terms of the order?
I did.
With the exception of the current child support amount and the retroactive child support judgment amount, you're in agreement with all the other terms and believe they're in the best interest of your children?
I do.
Okay. And you understand the proposed order sets child support for Mr. Espinosa based on minimum wage. You understand that?
I understand, but I don't agree.
Okay. Do you believe that he's currently employed?
Yes.
Do you have personal knowledge as to him having a job currently?
When he hung up the phone with his children the last time they spoke, he quote said, "I have this job I need to do." So that's what I'm basing it off of.
Do you know what type of work he does?
No, but he has done third-party jobs before where he's like self-employed. So I have a hunch that that's probably what he's doing.
What do you mean by third-party jobs? What kind of work is that?
Like Uber Eats, door dashing, Instacarting.
To your knowledge, how long ago was it that he did that type of work?
He was doing that during our relationship and after.
Okay. When did y'all's relationship end?
July 3rd. Well, it ended prior to that, but he left the unit on July 3rd.
Of what year?
2024, I'm sorry.
And so during that time period, he was working during DoorDash and
Well,
Uber Eats?
prior to that, he had a job with Home Depot, but when we split and he moved, he either lost that job or quit, and then he got employed with a window installation unit facility. And from my understanding, he was let go of that job.
Okay. And so the child support at 262 would be based on minimum wage, and you don't agree to 262 in child support, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How much are you asking that the court order him to pay for child support?
I was thinking at the minimum 300 because he's got to be making money by these side gigs somehow.
Okay. And as far as the retroactive child support judgment, you're requesting the back child support from July 3rd, 2024 until today. Is that correct?
Yes, reflecting his income he was getting paid at his previous job.
Okay. And so during that time period, has he provided or did he provide any type of support for the children?
The only thing he's done was buy them school supplies last year, which I have the receipt, and the school supplies this year, which he didn't provide a receipt for.
So are you in agreement with the judgment amount for that time period of $6,970?
The only thing I want to bring up was he did receive a insurance settlement, so I didn't know if that was factored into his income from last year.
Okay, so are you?
So for the retroactive, I wanted to ask if they could calculate his settlement that he received as part of income for the retroactive.
You understand that the only income we considered was the income from his jobs during that time period for the
Yeah,
6,000.
that's what I understood.
And so are you in agreement with that?
No,
And just so the court's aware, was the settlement something that the both of you received?
individually.
Okay. And are you aware of how much money he received for the settlement?
Yes,
And how much did he receive?
18 grand.
And what did you receive for the settlement?
I received 20 grand, but they were separate. He got his case filed under his name. I got my case under mine. That's the reason why I'm asking if it was factored into his income.
And so you don't agree with the retro amount because his income did not include the settlement amount.
Correct.
Okay. And you're asking that the court not include your address and contact information in the court order today?
Correct.
Has there been family violence in the past 2 years between you and Mr. Espinosa?
Sort of, yes.
When was the last instance of family violence?
I could not give you a date, but there were police calls, so I'm sure we could figure that out.
Was it within the last 2 years?
Yes, it had to have been somewhere around 2023.
So what happened? Have there been instances of violence between the two of you?
It's more so aggression. He's verbally aggressive, and he has hit me prior to those 2 years, so I'm not sure what you would just classify as it.
So in the past 2 years, has there been any physical violence between the two of you?
No,
In the past 2 years, there's been verbal statements between the two of you,
verbal altercations, very heated, yes.
and you've called the police on him during
Yes.
those 2 years because
Yes.
of the verbal altercations?
Yes.
Was he ever arrested?
No.
Do you have safety concerns still with him knowing where you live?
Yes.
Does he currently know where you live?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And that's, as far as a court order, you are requesting that y'all do pick up and drop offs at the SMU Barnes and Noble?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
Make
And call me.
Next witness.
I'll call Mr. Espinosa. Sir, can you state your full name?
Yes, Christopher Espinosa.
And Mr. Espinosa, did you hear all the terms of the order that were just stated to the court?
Yes,
And did you understand all of those terms?
yes,
With the exception of the child support amount and the retroactive child support judgment, do you agree to all the other terms and believe they're in the best interest of your children?
yes.
Okay. Are you currently employed?
No,
When was the last time you worked?
that was the day I got fired, May 9th, 2025.
And so you haven't had any type of jobs since May 9th of 2025?
No, ma'am. I stated to my daughter I need to get a need to get a job. Those fries look so good.
And are you or have you worked doing Uber Eats or DoorDash during that time period or since then?
No, my driver's license is expired from Florida, and I'm still trying to switch it to the Dallas one with my birth certificate. So I am not approved for any third-party apps.
Okay. And currently you aren't receiving any unemployment benefits?
Well, they're in the works. It was a ID situation, but I already submitted it. I'm just waiting for the response.
So you're in agreement with the terms of the proposed order that set your child support based on minimum wage, correct?
Correct.
And that was the cash medical would be $113 a month beginning September 1st, 2025. You agree with that?
Yes, ma'am.
And your child support would be $262 a month beginning September 1st, 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand mom is requesting retroactive or back child support from when y'all separated, which would be July 3rd, 2024 until today. You understand that?
I understand.
And you disagree with the court taking a retroactive child support judgment today?
As of July, I stated to Miss Goodman that as of January was when I was able to reach contact with my kids again because I was blocked off entirely. I wasn't hearing from them, and I had to any school supplies or any gifts for holidays, I had to drop off at their grandmother's house and contacting her through her and just dropping it off and driving away. I wasn't able to see my kids until FaceTime in December 25th.
So from the July date in 2024 until now, had you given any financial support for the children to Ms. Sanchez?
Just I was only able to give the school supplies and the just for a couple for food, but that was about it because I was the only one employed. I had to pay off my house and the car.
So why are you asking the court not to order any back child support today?
That's what I was stating to Miss Goodman is that I don't mind the back child support as of the day that I was able to speak to my kids again because I was completely cut off from my kids from July to December.
So you only want the back child support to start when you were able to talk to them and see them?
Yes.
And what date was that? Did you started to see them December of 2024?
December 24th, 2024, yes.
Okay. So you're requesting the retro judgment from December 2024 until today.
Correct.
Do you currently know where Ms. Sanchez lives?
I do not.
Are you in agreement with her request for a non-disclosure?
That's perfectly fine with me.
Has there been family violence between y'all in the past 2 years?
Yes.
When was the most recent instance?
The day that I left.
What was it anything? Was it a physical altercation that occurred between the two of you all?
Yes, she punched me in the jaw.
Were the police called?
I don't believe so. I was kicked out that day, so I had to figure myself out from that point on.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Then I will accept the agreed portions of this order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will order child support at $262 per month. I will order a retroactive child support judgment of $6,970 against Mr. Espinosa in favor of the Attorney General of Texas. I will order that judgment paid at $80 per month. Is there anything else, Ms. Oh, and the non-disclosure will be granted since it's agreed. Is there anything else, Ms. People?
Nothing further from the state judge.
Any questions from the parties?
No?
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today and you're both free to go.